Whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
Not at all.
We should probably explain.
Transformations! You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
I just woke up.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
And I say, I can't hear you. I can't see you. I can't hear you. I can't see you.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
And I want out already.
Don't worry about the future, it's alright. Because a better picture we can find. Just like our dreams, they've gotta be free. So, anyway, let's move on. You said you loved me many days ago.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
So, do I want to ask who these two people are? Or do I wonder why they call Elma ma'am? I want to know more about you, Elma.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well, I'd remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
This one of the survivors, ma'am?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
It's getting pretty cold in these clothes, I will say. Chapter 1. New Los Angeles. Central Industrial District. Oh wait, hello, we got people here. Burnett, welcome to the Industrial District, where we laborers work ourselves to the bone, building new LA for everyone else to enjoy. Sorry, did that sound grumpy? I didn't think so until you said that. Is there anything over here? No. Oh, come on, I'm not trying to go. I mean, technically, yeah, I guess I was. I'm trying to go to path, but... God damn. Lucy.
There you are.
Are you the survivor who was found asleep in that lab pod? I heard you faced a lot of indigents out there. It's like you roll out of bed and onto the battlefield. Look, I'm no specialist, but if I were you, I'd worry that I pushed my body too far. You should head over to the administrative district for a medical checkup, or at the very least, some rest. I don't know what you intend to do now, but that you're here, but it can wait until you've taken care of yourself. True. Thanks, Lucy. Hey! That's a skill. That's a skill. It's not a skill. Skills everywhere. Let's talk to Anna.
Wow, let's see.
I heard gunshots and some sort of dying wail from the other side of West Gate. I guess one of the teams must have been fighting with an indigent? I really hope it finally took out the aggressive indigents that have been causing problems just outside the city. Because in that case, we should be able to reopen the West Gate soon.
Sir.
Yeah, this gate's out of commission at the moment. Busted servers or something. Anyway, if you got business on the other side, it's gonna have to wait. Roger that. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't see you. Oh, let it go, let it go. And I say, I can't hear you. I can't see you. I can't hear you. I can't see you. This song is not the best, but it gets in your mind, at least for me. Took me 10 hours to probably appreciate it. At first I hated it in the original game, and with a lot of the tracks in this game, you kind of start like disliking them, or like start not liking them, I guess. And then you grow, you learn to love them. And this is like one of them. And you'll have to, because you're gonna be spending a lot of time here. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's fine. I like it. Actually, I like jamming to it now, I guess. I do like it, I suppose. Whatever. For the sake of our late operative heading out into the world, please be vigilant about performing your checks. These brave men and women are fighting for our future. Roger, roger, roger. I'm just gawking. So cute! Oh, okay.
Damn it!
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Coop, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
I'm more skeptical than worried at this moment.
She's 13, and I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah, why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Changing party members. You can change your active party composition from the menu and active members. There you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Please note that there are times when you will not be able to change members. In the previous release of this game, you did not have access to them like so. You would actually have to go and find them in the overworld. I kind of like that. It made it feel kind of, I don't know, not real, but more real. But it was also a little bit annoying because then you would have to go like away from where you were to actually find them, and sometimes you kind of couldn't remember where they were. There's some like information about where they're at, but sometimes it's hard to see everything when there's like too much information at once. Also, it's darn unfortunate that it happened to rain. It's not scripted, I don't think, but it just happened. Changing the time will allow me to get rid of the rain and get some new weather, but I'm just gonna let it be. Roscoe, let's speak to Roscoe. I'm gonna ask if there's anything troubling him. Our research transport helicopters are constantly being attacked by indigents. So far, Howard and Siska has managed to evade the attacks with quick thinking and spry reflexes. But I know it's only a matter of time before our luck runs out. We've asked the interceptors to clear out the flight paths of indigents, but they have a lot on their plates right now, so it could be a bit. I hope to get to it soon. Alright. Doug, you just kind of crashed 1 second ago. I want to see if you're alright. Actually, I am actually worried about you. How am I supposed to handle this by myself? Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and go to the Blade Barracks already. There's a transport pilot just down this way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administrative district. Doug, I'm kind of worried, okay? I was more concerned about Lindley's age, but, you know... Could have died. I don't know you, but... Hi.
Hey, listen.
We blue-collar workers can be just as flashy dressers as those commercial district folks. You might have to brush away a few layers of dust to see what we're wearing, though. Yeah. Kind of like your shirt. As I'm standing here, blushing behind you. Blushy crashy. Alright, let's get a move on. Hey, there's another person.
Damn it.
At this point, even a single screw is priceless resource for us here. You get that? I don't know, I didn't like the sound of that. There's also places to change time. You can go to benches if you don't want to use like this feature over yonder. in the system. You can change it from here. Just like with party members, you actually have to go to specific places in the previous release to change time, but here you can change it whenever. It's very convenient. Again, I liked it featured in the previous one, but I know I will love this as well. Now, here's the thing, you don't have to use it here. If you want to go with the original, you can, and I'm pretty sure it's the same thing with party members. More options is never a bad thing, and for this, like here, all the other games kind of work the same, you just access from a menu. So, it's nice. It's nice. Are you trying to flirt with a girl?
Yep.
I work with data probes, and they still blow my mind. Oh, I work with data probes, and they still blow my mind. Can you believe those little sticks are gonna find the life form for us? It's amazing technology. I'm actually amazed. I thought that the icon was above the dude's head. From my angle here, I mean, it looked like it was, and I didn't read. Oh well. Ah well.
Listen,
When you encounter a powerful indigent, don't engage it, just quietly walk away instead. Most creatures around here will leave you alone if you do the same for them. Neat. I'm more of a... not necessarily a pacifist, but you know, I'm gonna try. Alright, let's go. Hey, actually, ooh, hello, another person. Let's see.
well,
Hauling cargo to the administrative district is a total dread. It'd be better if we had a train or something, but right now, all we have are trucks and transports. Pretty sure I see like a bench over here, like icon or something. Yeah, there's an elevator. Oh well. There's a bench in nearby, but I'll show you later, I guess.
well.
For now, let's take the transport at night time. Ish. Even nighttime is gorgeous.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
Makes sense?
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Cute. Treasure! Hey, 1.56%. That's good. Armor Alley looks so cool. There's a lot of people to talk to here, but I'm pretty sure we can't really do much here, so I'm just gonna skip ahead and I'll talk to these guys later.
Hey.
Look at that though. Alright people, remember that each of us bears something, 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 something. I don't know who even said that. Did these folks?
Great.
No. Oh man, nothing beats scaling through the wide open fields of Primordia. You guys gotta get your skill license post haste. Chop chop. Also, is scaling a word? Well, no. No, I don't think so.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
It's all going a little bit too fast.
Is there a problem here? So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
I would love some tea. I was just thinking that myself. Uh,
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Alright, ask how we ended up on Mira. Ask for more information about Blade. Ask about registration. I mean, so I, the player, kind of know how we ended up on Mira. It was kind of told to us, but my character does not know. So I guess that would be the best place to start, because she's kind of confused.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Alright, I understand now. Now then, I guess I want to ask about registration.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
Just like, I'm not sure about this. Can you please clarify about the blade? I'm not entirely sure. I should be here.
BLADE is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so BLADE was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Alright. Take a guided tour of Blade and the Administrative District with Lynn and Elman. Learn more about life as a member of Blade. Track. Sure. Navigation panel, leave Blade Barracks. Press R, like the control stick, to display a navigation panel in the bottom right of the screen. This will show the objectives of your current tracked mission, etc. Track missions from main menu and missions. You can press the D-pad to toggle the navigation panel's category. Categories are unlocked as you advance the main story. Loki, I think Nagi is freaking darn cool. Oh, thank you, Loki. It's cool, yeah. I like the outfit. I love the outfit. It's a certain charm to it. Badassery. Alright, let's go. Run!
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that scale. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Ask what a scale is, or geek out, gaze longingly at the scale. Well, I mean, I can puzzle 2 and 2 together, and I definitely want that scale.
Now this girl gets it.
Hey, man.
Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them.
Oh,
The
yeah.
lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
I just woke up.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
Wait, what? Lynn, we just met like an hour ago at the most. She wrote fanfiction. Alright. I'm down. I'm down.
Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn,
Oh, right. Sorry.
originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
I really love the fact that she was gonna show me Skell fanfic. That's like really cute. Like, she's 13, it makes total sense. She's gawking at it, she thinks they're really amazing, really cool. We just met an hour ago. But Lynn, I'll hear you out. I'll allow you. Tell me the fanfiction later. Elma might not appreciate it, but I will hear you out. As she like don't pay attention to me. Okay, well, never mind then. I'm just gonna run away from you now.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here.
Kind of just like
Businesses, citizens,
facing
whoever.
them as they're talking.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
Hey!
Hey! How in the heck am I supposed to pull off this job by myself? It's madness! Madness! Hey! You wanna come along and help? No. I'm not even a blade, dude! I just came here. And don't hate me. I'm not gonna help you then.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping?
Oh,
I'm
now you
not
got my
talking
attention.
about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
You got my attention, Lynn. I heard shopping. Let's go get some guns!
Hey. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey,
Hey, hey! I can jump this.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Gameplay tips. You've just woken up, so you must be feeling pretty hazy. If you're confused about anything, you can check your tips. I bet you'll find some info there that will be relevant to your situation. Treat them as your basic textbook for surviving on Mira. Save. Nah, not now. This game has autosave, so I don't need to... There's something over here. It's a treasure over here. Can I get it? I cannot. Never mind.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Look into Nagi's eyes and nod firmly. Shrug your shoulders and shake your head. I don't know about this one. I don't really fancy doing anything. I mean, it's all going a little bit too fast, ain't it? So I'm going to refuse for now.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
No, I don't want to.
Now, you wouldn't want to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend?
I mean, no, but you're asking too much of me. Like, I've battled a few enemies, and I don't know.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
Sure, of course.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
And I want out already.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, We can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Let's do this thing! Chapter 2. The New Frontier. Right. Bye! I'm just gonna leave.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
It was me and Elba. We did all of that. Yeah.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Then I take my cool back.
Ouch.
But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool. They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
This is Eleanor, Lead Support Lead, here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available for use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device and is a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. With lots of info or whatever. Give it a look if you're unsure of where you are or what to do. I'm still cool. It wasn't us, I guess, but still cool. I'm gonna attack everything I come across. I don't care if I'm new. I don't back down from a fight. You're gonna make me part of the team. I'm gonna be part of the team. No. I will take charge of the team. Also, Elma, I really want your clothes to look really good. I mean, all the party members have pretty decent clothing. But Elma's just so colorful and so good, man. I don't know what I'm saying, man. Woodlepix, what the hell is that? I don't want to fight you. Some whispers, I don't want to deal with those, they're just a little bit annoying. Some blue thingy-majingies over here. Can I grab it without the Vesper seeing me? Yes, I can. Gonna go around this side. Ooh, what is this?
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? It looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical Simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one Simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Suggest killing the tyrant. Ask what a tyrant is. You guys already said it's an enemy that I need to take down. We are here on a mission to take down this massive tyrant now, but we are here to install the probe. But this is preventing us from doing that. And like I said earlier, I'm not stepping down from a fight. And my character, she looks hella determined.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie. We're talking about a tyrant here. Do you even understand what that means?
Not at all.
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Suggest the 3 of you can handle it? Say you can't just leave it so close to New LA. So either unite or protect. And we can't leave it too close to New LA, I guess. My new home.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
I'm gunning for you, Sinicula. Engaging a tyrant is no small task. It's important to keep your best before charging in. So double check all weapons and gear. Oh, and make sure your arts are ready and leveled up, okay? That's the first step to becoming a combat master. Nah. Charge in like a moron. Destroying appendages. Here it's telling me about appendages. You can aim your attacks at a particular part of your enemies, reducing the appendage damage or the appendage health gauge to 0 will destroy it. You can change the part you aim at with R plus Y or R plus A. Additionally, destroying appendages before defeating an enemy may yield additional rewards in the battle spoils. Where did it go?
Oh, they've seen us! Open fire! Open fire! So I'm allowed to go all out? Flame grenade! Slip edge!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Whoa!
Melee attacks!
Direction force. Here it comes, the endless fun. Shit, I'm almost dying here. Whoa, what happened there? Massive damage.
We are awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Thank you.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Show interest and launch the probe. Suggest Lynn should take care of it. I mean, it would be better if someone of you guys did it first, because I've never done it, and you guys know how to. Show me, teach me, you know?
What? You want me to do it? Now, there's nothing to it, trust me. It's easy. And besides, this is supposed to be your training mission, remember?
Nod and launch the probe. Remind Elma, yeah, but yes, I've never done this before.
Which is exactly why we're here. You're going to have plenty of firsts as you become a blade. You'd best get used to it.
Put aside your fears and launch the probe. Take charge. I'm not afraid, I just don't want to mess it up. Alright. It's time I take charge.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Alright. Ah, shit. Frontier Nav probe sites. Frontier Nav probe sites, or FN sites for short, are optimal locations to plant data probes. Placing one will reveal segment recon for the surrounding segments. You can go to main menu map segments to see which segments contain Frontier Nav probe placement spots. I'm Lau, I'm a Pathfinder. If we're gonna grow Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plan one, simply approach a vacant Frontier Nav probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. It's common sense, really. Now all that's left is to report back to base. But first, I'll let you know a secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a scale. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky. So be careful about such things in the future, okay? Hey, look at that, we unlocked some parts of the map. Segment Recon shows the details of the tasks that need to be performed in each segment. Each category is shown with its own icon. Resolving these increases your survey rate. Sweet. Segment marker. If there's a segment recon task still to address at your current location, a yellow hexagonal area will be displayed on your minimap. This is known as segment tracker. The segment marker indicates the borders of the segment you're currently occupying. You can also go to main menu, map, segments, then select a segment and press R to manually display the segment marker for that particular segment on the minimap. Manually set segment markers will be displayed as blue hexagonal area even when you're outside their borders. Neat. But because this is a long one already, I'm just gonna go back and report in. Also, yeah, like I said, size in this game matters. That was a boss, kind of, like a mini-boss. A stronger version of its normal counterpart. So, if you come across larger foes, even if the level is around your level, they will be, you know, more of a threat. Like this guy is more of a threat than these guys, and they're the same level. They have much more health. Actually, this one isn't the same level. I thought I said level 4. Oh well. There is a level 4s around there. Over there now, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. And it makes sense. Larger enemies, more damage, more health. And the rain, it never stops. It's been raining like so much. I can like quick warp back, but I want to take the time to just like walk back, or well, run back, because in this game you'll be doing lots of that.
Commander Vandam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Oh yeah, respect plus. I'm gonna save, and I will be quitting this right here, because this has gone on for too long. Not too much happened, but it was very informational. Until next time, take care, and peace out.